What's up, guys? Let's fucking do it, huh? Let's go, guys. I'm excited for the day. We're gonna do the little giveaway. We have Boffer, we have Ali, we have. Oh, I'm not gonna read out your name. Reen, Christao, yeah. We have Nuke, we have Lexa, we have Drunkenness, we have Christian. Let's go, guys. What's happening? How you guys doing? It is Thursday. We are live finally. We are doing a little giveaway today. Doomlord, what's up? Nice to see you, Doomlord. Guys, if you're on YouTube, I can't play the songs I want to play. So you need to join from Kick, kick.com/neverstopped-out. But if you don't care about music, you can stay on YouTube. Just saying. I just can't play certain songs on YouTube, so that's why I'm streaming on Kick and YouTube at the same time. So if you want music, join us on Kick. If you don't care about music, YouTube is completely fine. But let's see how the market is doing. Camila, how are you, Camila? Let's see how the market is doing, and then we're gonna do the giveaway session, of course. Let me see if I have all the names for the giveaway. Oh no, I need to add all the names again. Give me 1 second. How's your Thursday, guys? Good, bad? Any trades? What was the last name we had? Drunkenness, I know I took a small long on my live account, but I took like 50 points or so. Give me 1 second. Went in Asian session and got nuked. Man, Asian session was quite horrible as much as I saw it. Asian session was, if I'm not wrong, your Asian session mostly was this part here, right? Okay, let's talk about the giveaway. I think everyone is here, hopefully. Who was? Let me put in the Discord as well. But like, we are announcing winner in 5 minutes. Indra, what's up? No trade so far, but it's a good day. I'm having good vibes too. Man, you know why I'm having good vibes? This chat has been fucking cold mine. Like the answers you guys gave in the chat, right? I think we should keep this discussion going forever, because you know what's good about reading books? I'm not a big book guy. I don't read a lot of books. I'm not gonna claim, oh, I read a lot of books, I'm a smart boy. No. I find books hard to read even if they're good. I don't know why. Maybe I have TikTok attention span. I don't know. Something is wrong with me, but I don't really like. It's not so easy for me to commit into books, if you know what I mean. So I do read books, but I'm not like, oh, I read like 100 books per year. But what I want to say is, like, this whole Discord chat is like, you know what's good about books? You read someone else's experience, so you don't need to do the same shit. Or you learn something that other person did that you want to do, and you learn their experience. And this whole chat turned into that. It's fucking amazing. Like, everything here I can relate, and I think we all can relate, right? I know you want to You want to see who's gonna win. So should we do the first giveaway? Should we do the first one? We're gonna do the duck race. Do you know how it works? Let me put it here. We have all the names here. We have 37 names. We're gonna have 2 winners. So should we roll the first one? Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. 1, 2, 3. Wait. The winning duck gets it, right? Okay, I don't think I need to explain, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. What happened? Done? Okay. I think that's how we do it. Wait, let me copy this just in case something happens. I put my own name here as well. But if I win, I'm gonna do it again. I just wanna be in a raffle. But if I win, we're gonna do it again. Okay. What? Should we just put like 1? Ah, this is the time. Okay, let's put. No. Let's set. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is good. This is how long it's gonna go. Timer. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's see. We have the giveaway going on. Let's see who wins. We have Alex leading the race. Who is the underdog here? I think Alicia is probably underdog. She's purple. She's somewhere in the middle. We have Mallory Mack leading the race. We have 42 seconds. We have Homer coming from behind. Do we have any sound here? Oh, fuck, sound. We have music. Homer is coming. This is so stupid. Okay, Inferno Sun is going for it. We have Exerster coming. Nick Willie coming. Oh no, I can't. I swear to God, it's not read. I was coming out from the behind, never stopped out. Okay, and we have a winner, Fabi PC. Let me announce the first winner on Discord. I'm gonna DM you later, Fabi PC. You are the first winner. We're gonna do one more. Let's. Okay, we gonna do another one. Okay, one more chance, guys. One more chance. Should we set timer? Should we set timer a little bit longer? No, it's fine. We need to see what markets are doing. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, let's place the bets. We have that. The worst thing is if you're winning in the beginning, it doesn't mean that it's gonna end really well for you, I think. Okay, we have Homer, we have Apostle, we have Noah. Alicia is the purple one again. I think she was the purple one last time as well. Oh, Trump is coming. You see here? Trump is coming. Trump is usually dangerous. Everything is rigged. JR is the Trump, so watch out for JR. I see my own name coming on top. Would be funny if I win and just close the stream, right? Deniki, Lukinova. We have 17 seconds and we have Kill Your Past now, taking a lead with Sisporis. Sisporis and Kill Your Past going for the final line, and we have Still Saying coming up. Still Saying coming. Poffer coming. Poffer just said, what the fuck is he he's duck doing, and Poffer wins the race. Poffer said my duck's a bomb, what he's doing back there, and he won the race. Oh, that was fun, guys. We need to do it more often. A couple of payouts and we do it more often. Alright, Poffer, congratulations. The fact that you just shit talked to Doug Oh, that was fun, guys. We need to do it again. You guys deserve more giveaways. Oh, that was fun. He needed some encouragement. Oh boy. Okay, what's the market? We have 10 minutes until 4-hour candle closes. Yeah, congrats to the winners, Buffer and Fabi. Unfortunately, I can't make everyone winner. Maybe one day I'm gonna give 50. Wait, let me calculate this. We had 37 participants, right? We have 37 participants times what's it's like 70 euros for one account. Oh, that's 2.5k. Okay, I need a few giveaways. Maybe we can do like 20 accounts as a giveaway. I need a few payouts before. I wouldn't mind doing it. I love giving away. As much as my resources allow, we can always do it. Let me put some house music. Both winners, Fabian and Buffer, I'm gonna DM you later now. It's gonna be real never stopped out DMing you later. Let me try to find some house music. It's gonna be real me DMing me. Anyone who is DMing you before the stream ends, don't. It's not me, right? You're gonna understand when I'm gonna DM you. Well, that was fun. Yeah. I'm gonna DM you and let me know also. Actually, I'm gonna DM you right now, so we have the chat open. Let me DM you right now. Just one message. Give me 1 second. Fabi, I sent you Buffer. I sent both of you hello. So just you know that it's actually me. You can tell me, so if it's Topstep account, I will just send you money. If it's Lucid account, I think I can do a giveaway, just give you the account. Last time I did giveaway, I just sent the money to the winner. As much as the account price is in your country, in your currency. Or if you choose Lucid, I think I can like give you the account. On Topstep, I can't give you account, I can just give you the money. And Tradify, I don't know as well. So let me know which one you want and we will organize it. Okay, the market. Put some house music. Where is the orb? Let's mark the orb. Man, I'm hyped for the market today. We're still bearish, right? But how bearish? At the low of the orb right now. Man, I found a nice trade yesterday on the another stream. We have 0.25 level here on the Phoebe. Now we get back to the usual, right? We're breaking the orb. In terms of EMAs, I do want to get short because we are still so bearish on a higher time frame. I think we're gonna have the thing that I am seeing right now for the markets is that we danced on the previous weekly low, which is this red line, right? We kind of like danced around it, and if you care about market structure, which you should care, then that for me was like, okay, we are either finding support on the previous weekly low or not, and now it looks like we want to make this weekly candle lower than the previous weekly candle. So I'm leaning more towards shorts on a higher time frame. I think tomorrow and today we have more chance to make money with shorts than with longs. But we only have 7 minutes until the 4-hour candle opens. Let's see if we actually close below the orb. I see traditional orb short retest. Yeah, that would be a nice play, right? We are right now at the orb lows as well. We have orb about not so wide orb as well. How's the 1 minute? Okay, 1 minute closing and retesting right now, but ES still a little bit behind. Let's see. I think my whole new trading approach is, and I need to make video about this, but my whole new trading approach is kind of waiting for the 4-hour opening. I used to wait 50 minutes. Now I'm seeing myself waiting the whole 30 minutes after the open. Because I feel as soon as this 4-hour candle opens, it brings so much volatility. It's like the opening of New York. It brings so much volatility. It brings so much EMA retests. It brings a lot of plays that we can trade. We didn't close 5 minutes below the orb, by the way. So no orb breakout confirmed yet. Oh, that's a nice hourly 9 EMA. And we still haven't closed the single candle below the 200 EMA. Now it might be the first one. So usually when we close below those high time frame EMAs, you're gonna see the lower time frame. So it's about here, right? So let's say we have 4 minutes to see if this candle closes below it. But what you can expect from the market is kind of have a retest. There's a perfect example right next to it. So we closed below 9 EMA here, right? The white stairs, I know it's hard to see, but the white stairs behind it. We closed it, the next 4-hour candle retested, and then we go down. If we close this candle below this 200 EMA, the white line, the red line, this one here, I would expect kind of the same. So maybe we retest 460s. We have 3 minutes until this 4-hour candle close. Agree. I like to have the 10 a.m. as a true open. Me too. I think that 4-hour candle, like, if you are in the right trade before that 4-hour candle, it can wick you out and then give you the trade that you wanted for the next 3 hours, right? The 4-hour candle opening like makes the wick for the old. Man, why am I speaking like a retard? Makes the wick for the new 4-hour candle. So yeah, I think like if you go short right now, there is a probability that if the next 4-hour candle closes red as well, we're just gonna like, you put your stop, let's say 83 points, which is quite wide, right? It's gonna wick and then it's gonna like do you a little bit dirty. So we have what do we have? We have 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm willing to just wait it out. It's gonna give a lot of information whether ES is the same thing, right? Didn't close exactly below the 100 EMA, went back to this 21 EMA quite aggressively, and you see here is the same story, right? We close below 9 EMA again, we retest the 9 EMA with the next candle open, and then we just dump. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come exactly where my potential just imaginary entry is. That we come to this 470 level. 200 EMA has been holding on 50 minutes like a rock. I wouldn't assume we're gonna come and retest it. We had 2 aggressive retests. We failed, pulls failed. So I wouldn't assume we come as high as 630s. Stuart, how are you doing, my man? Let's see, we have now 1 minute and 30 seconds. I did take a small trade on my live account during the open before I turned on the stream. I did long. Let me show you, gonna show you my positions. This was my long. So I entered here, I exited here. It was a small scalp, about 94 points. Cyfrost, how are you doing? What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. I had a small trade here on my live account. Could have held it for 100 points, but it's okay. I don't like to trade the open. But I will let you know if I'm going with my live account again, and you're gonna see the trade as well. Not keeping anything secret. There is 0.25. Stuart, what do you think about my fibs? I drew fibs from the low of April or March. So we are approaching, these are higher time frame fibs. We are approaching the 0.25. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually flushed to 28,000 today. I think we have a few red days ahead. The situation in Middle East is not looking so good. I saw Trump posting some Truth Socials at night, so I wouldn't assume we're gonna get some Uno reverse from Trump. You never know. But yeah, I think market is feeling more bearish. We'll see. We are also on this in this range, right? So we might just well chop here until tomorrow, and then it's. But here we go. We have the 4-hour candle opening. We are opening bullish. That's good. If you're looking for shorts, I think I will be probably entering at 460s if we go there. Hey Nikki, how are you? So we have 467s. I mean, this entry is just, it's not my real entry, right? I'm not in a trade, but that's what I'm kind of looking for. Because I would assume we now come and retest one of those EMAs. We just closed the candle below 200 EMAs, so 460, 450. Yeah, exactly 460. Let's see, this 4-hour candle opening is beautiful for bears. So we closed the previous 15-minute candle below 9 EMA as well. Short time frame confirming bearish trend. Now opening 4-hour candle quite bearish as well. I'm not sure if I want to short right here, but it might be the right play. I'm still expecting that we're gonna test that 460 level. That's the New York high, right? That's the orb high as well. Yeah, VWAP. We'll see. Bulls need to break that New York VWAP. If we're not gonna go higher, if we're not gonna test 460s, I'm gonna play orb breakout. We don't have orb breakout yet. But I would love to, man, that would be an easy trade in terms of inverse orb as well, right? I would probably risk about 50 points, give a little bit room if this trade would go so high, and then target. This was pre-market lows, about 200 points. I mean, market smacked me yesterday when I had huge profit and grew overconfident. I have achieved my day, and I'll see if I take another trade. Yesterday was quite difficult market as well. Okay, let's see. If we have orb breakout, I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna play the orb breakout. I wanna see 5-minute candle close below the blue line. And then I want to see... the first target will be VWAP deviation bands. I think we need to cut some profit there if we go into shorts, because I think we're gonna get potentially strong bounce from the deviation bands since we broke them on pre-market quite aggressively. They are already extended, so that makes them stronger. Let's see. Yeah, ES did what I wanted to see from NQ. Close below 100 EMA, retest, and now we dump. I still want NQ to come and retest at 200 EMA as well. What I want to see is how the short time frame stochastic looking like. Oh, 15-minute stochastic looks bad for bulls. On a shorter time, 9-minute looks bad as well. 3 and 5-minute looks okay for bulls for a little push up. But let's see if we actually break the orb. If we break the whole orb, I'm gonna go in. I think it might be just simple or breakout play today. If we're not gonna go to those 460s. If it goes to 460s, I'm potentially re-entering, get stopped out before. Whatever happens. I loved someone answer on someone said something really good when we had that discussion in Discord. That the losing money doesn't come from losing trades. It comes from not accepting that you're losing a trade, like not accepting loser. And it's so true, right? Getting stopped out is normal part of the process. I hate getting stopped out on stream, but I can't avoid it. Okay, I'm playing the orb breakout. I'm gonna target the lows. I'm gonna risk. Oh shit, the ATR is high. I'm gonna risk New York VWAP 390s. Yeah, I need to target a little bit lower here, but I can scale out, so that removes the risk. But I'm playing the first orb breakout. Let's hope we get it right here. As soon as we close anything into the orb again, I am out. I don't like my entry, but I'm playing the orb breakout. I'm just playing the strategy. Would it be a shame if we push to 460s right now? No, it's gaining strength. I might take a loser here, guys. Let's see, we have 3 minutes until we close this 5-minute candle. They're not making it easy. Okay, let's see if we find resistance, 9 EMA. You better find some resistance. I'm gonna get stopped out on this. Or I'm gonna get stopped out on this. Everything about... Yeah, that's... We are turning bullish now. I might close it right now here. It wants to go... It wants to potentially go to 460. Did I not have enough patience? Oh, I mean... It's still the setup, right? If I take another stab at 460, it might be my last trade, because I'm risking about almost 100 points here, about 75 points. So it better work out or I am screwed on this trade. Think I'll crack a cold one, chill with you, showing in the stream. If I have an A+ setup showing, I'll trade again. We'll see. This trade is making me sweat. I'm playing the orb breakout. As long as we don't close this 5-minute candle into the orb, I'm fine. If we close it, I am fucked with this trade. I'm watching it closely regarding what it's gonna do on the orb. Oh yeah, it's gonna stop me out. We're gonna test the 460s. We're gonna do my original idea and then we're gonna dump, right? That's how we play, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna go test orb highs potentially. We need to close below orb another candle. We need to close below the orb another candle. There we go. There we go. I like this 5-minute, how it's developing. There we go. There we go. Find some strength, sellers. I like what you're doing, sellers. Dun, 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 dun. And I can't sing because you guys on YouTube don't have music, so you think I'm going crazy. Or can you hear a little bit on the stream from the microphone? Yeah, this 5-minute candle is cooked in terms of the orb close. We are not going below the orb. I was honestly thinking we're gonna have an easy orb breakout trade, but that's not the one. Yeah, that's gonna stop me out for sure. Okay, then I will short again 460s. That's the only level I will short. If I lose this, I will only trade my live account. Rowie, what's up, my man? I am taking a beater. I'm in short from the orb breakout, and I'm gonna get stopped out potentially. 17 seconds to close below. No, this is not gonna close. I'm gonna close it manually. This is not gonna close below the orb. I'm gonna close it manually. I'm not gonna let it run into my stop loss. No 5-minute candle close below the orb. Be closed back into the orb. Okay, so I'll wait for 460s. Saved myself about $60 from my original stop loss, so it's fine. Now I want to see 460s. I want to see 460 retest. I'm gonna go short again. Or if we don't find support at New York VWAP, and it would be my stop to the tick, and now it's gonna go down. I don't know, we don't have any confirmation anymore. We had the confirmation from the previous candle, now we don't have. We have 134 points. Not the widest orb. Short time frame stochastic supporting also a little pullback. Yeah, I was a little bit. I mean, I took my setup, right? But there was no follow through. ES is still looking weak though. Let me. Let's see. If this 5-minute candle closes again below the orb, I would probably take the same trade, to be honest. I will probably take the same trade. What a candle though. Out of 15-minute range and back into it. And we discussed this yesterday on Diamond Stream as well. The market openings have been tough in terms of how choppy they are. Let's see, if you can go to 460s, that would be the ideal scenario in my eyes. 460s. Yeah, 5-minute, 3-minute has a little bit room, 15-minute looks cooked. Still favoring pairs in almost every time frame. 21 EMA, 421. I feel it's gonna flush. Russell leading as well. Okay, I gotta stay patient here. But if ES closes below the orb, I'm going. I am going. We have a little bit hesitation on NQ. Okay, NQ wants to go higher. Maybe we make divergence with the New York highs. That wouldn't be bad setup as well. You're still down only 0.4%. That's not a lot. Gonna install Geek on my phone. Can't hear any music. Yeah, I think when you are expecting music on YouTube, it's sometimes because my headphones are here. Of course, if I put it next to my microphone, you can hear it. But if you actually want music, Kick is always a little bit better. have a straight source playing music. Come on, let's close. Let me see 460s. Let me see 460s. Still not convinced. Where did I exit? 381. Okay, this is my exit price right now. I'm a little bit in feeling the appetite to go in. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. If this 15-minute candle closes like it closes, I'm gonna go in again. What do you guys think about Mandy having negative risk reward ratio on her trades? I know negative risk reward ratio usually has really different opinions in the industry. Okay. Did he close 5 minutes below orb? No. I was ready to go. ES looked like it closed below the. We are dancing in the orb lows below New York VWAP. Okay. I'm gonna take another stab. I like that we are holding New York VWAP as the potential resistance. Let's see if we can flush now. Let's see if we can flush now. He is coming below the orb. Need high hit rate? Yeah, we need high hit rate to hit those. Let's see, ES needs to close. We have a lot of time before ES closes candle. A lot of time. Otherwise, my stop is still below 460s. If we stop me out, I'm gonna take the last stab at 460s if I see confirmation. Right now, I like what ES is doing. I like NQ is holding the New York VWAP. I like the trades. I might dislike it in 5 minutes. We'll see. When I was practicing, I didn't pay attention to risk. It was definitely negative. I was in the green, way past my target every day. Started prop firm, set my risk and blow accounts after accounts. Yeah, I mean with that's the thing, right? With negative RRR, yeah, on demo accounts I understand you just chase the profits and you don't care about losers. On real accounts, negative RRR will affect you if, again, like Lucas said as well, you don't have the high win rate. You need super high win rate with negative RRR. And I would love if we flush those lows. Can we do it? We have confluences, but market doesn't want to go yet. I find positive RRR makes me a lot more picky with which trades to take, where negative RRR makes me overtrade. Also learned a lot more managing the trade by taking positive RRR. Yeah, I think it depends a lot on market conditions as well, right? It depends on your account size. Like if you have a really big account, maybe you're willing to throw that negative RRR because the opportunity looks so good, but your entry is not so good. And you see that there's such a high probability that that setup will play out. We are not finding the strength in sellers, but we're still below the orb. I don't see any big orders coming in that would make me scared to stay in this trade as well. I'm willing to risk about 700 on my losing days. So if I lose this trade, I'm gonna take one more trade. If that turns out to be loser, I'm done with Top Step for today. Let's see. ES is not closing below the orb. That's not good sign, but we have 1 minute to wait, and I'm willing to wait 1 minute. Let's push those lows. Let's push those lows. 45 seconds to wait and see if we can actually break those lows right now. We have a little bit support 300s. We still didn't come test at 460. That's what I'm most scared of, that the market wants to go test those 460s before we flush. But let's see how this 15-minute candle, how it develops. I believe we're gonna close below orb, and then we're gonna have a nice breakout. It's time to pay for shorts, right? We took out, these are London, no, not London, pre-market. I didn't like that 5-minute opening at all. I'm gonna reduce my risk a little bit here. Took one out. I can't potentially lose, but I didn't like that 5-minute opening at all. And it looks like I was right. Yeah, that 5-minute candle opening is nasty right now. I didn't like it. I took profits exactly at the bottom tick, I would say. Yeah, that would be bad trade to keep holding after that pop. Is now the 460s. I'm ready to enter one more time. If we go to 460s, rejected the New York VWAP right now. A little bit above my entry. We'll see. Made about $90 back. That's nothing. Re-entry question mark. I mean, it's a tricky situation because we are back in the orb again. That, and there was some volume coming in with this buying. Yeah, man, I closed it perfectly. That 5-minute pop that we had took all my appetite away to hold this trade any longer. On real account, your hardest part would be holding until TP. Unironically, so true. I would love if we get that 460, we get overbought stochastic on a shorter time frame. That would. Last time I was here, you had new XFA. My XFA was probably 1 month ago. No, but I lost it. Or if you mean Tradify XFA, I still have Tradify XFA. Are we gonna close another under 450? No, sorry. 330s is the orb low. Let me mark my orb here on this chart as well. Let me recolor it. We have 410s is the orb low? No. I have wrong 15-minute candle. It's this one right here. Yeah, that's the opening candle. Okay, if we get 460s, I will be happy to go in again. Man, I saw that's what, like, that 5-minute candle opening was so. It was against the bears. That's why I took profit and went to break even. 15-minute wants to close above 9 EMA. I don't think so though. Give me 460. How's the lower time frame? 460s. Yeah, that's 200 EMA and 3-minute as well. 3-minute 200 EMA can be respected, as you can see here. It's just a smaller time frame confluence, not as strong as higher time frame. But we have a strong bounce. I feel might be some news coming in. Or this is they're liquidating, they're getting the shorts out before we go down, or maybe we're gonna turn bullish. This market is strong. Yeah, thank God I didn't go full ham with this trade, huh? Look where I exited my profit, 360. No, sorry, 3119. Got filled here. This is where I got filled my profits. There is some volume coming in with this buying, like real volume coming in with this buying. Man, if we close this 15 minute above 9 EMA, might have some chance that the bulls are taking a little bit control. We are still below EMAs on a lower and higher time frame. Okay, 9 hour 200 EMA, we have 194. We closed above the New York VWAP as well, by the way. 5 minutes. Okay, so far we are still in the middle of the orb, so I'm not gonna trade it, but yeah, this is the New York we've been getting lately in the openings. It is choppy, hard to trade direction. The ATR is quite high right now. We have about 100.5 minute candles. So if you have a shit entry, you're gonna get chopped up unless you're accepting 200 point stop losses. Let's see if they actually hold the New York view up as a support. It was a resistance few candles. Now it might turn into support. Let's see, we have 3. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn into support based on how this 5 minute candle retest 21 EMA. I mean, if you have a little bit pulse, longs don't look so bad here. But I still favor shorts based on the higher time frame EMAs. Longs need stronger confirmation than shorts, in my opinion, because it's just a higher time frame trend, right? If you go against higher time frame trends, you want to see stronger confirmation than you go with the trend. So that's why shorts don't need so many confirmations. Longs, on the other hand, need a lot more. They need to do a lot before it's confirmed we're actually gonna reverse. EMA 50 is holding orb strongly. Strong reaction though. We are still chopping. We are still chopping at the orb lows. For me, it's a matter of time until we flush. Maybe this was the short. Look how orb is holding as a support right now. Yeah, today is so far it can change in few minutes or in an hour or so. But so far, if you play the orb breakout, you've been faked out 2 times with candle close below it. So it's definitely very hard trade to take right now, unless you're accepting like huge stop loss. Oops. Flushito is possible. Yeah, it's just I think if you want to go in with the flush, momentum trading is hard right now because you need to be ready with bigger stop loss. 416. Still didn't get the 200 EMA retest. That's the only thing that's concerning for me. Will P9 EMA on 1 hour as well. There's another thing. 1 hour is kind of pair trapping, but a higher time frame not. Is now the orb breakout? Man, this is a dangerous trade to take right now. That chop is very dangerous. Very dangerous trade to take, this choppiness. Like we are not getting any direction right now from the market. Pairs are still favored, but not by not in an easy way. Okay, we still didn't close below. Okay, that 9 EMA on 15 minute and 5 minute looks nasty for bulls. I want to go back to shorts. I don't like those wicks that we have for shorts. Okay, let's see if we close below the orb again. That's the 15-minute candle opening. Yeah, this chop makes you scared to enter a little bit. You understand where this market wants to go, but it wants to stop you out so badly. How's the tilt? How are people feeling in terms of 50-50? Oh, market is in it's in a coin flip area for traders as well. 50% short, 50% long. There is that's a rare sight, to be honest. That's a rare sight, that there is no favor to either side. Market is really not feeling either direction. We are 50-50. 50% of traders are long, 50% of the traders are short. So this makes it even more dangerous, in my opinion. I feel they are trying to flush out from people from longs as much as possible. Like if you look at the higher time frame, I still think this is a little bit pair flaggish. Okay, let's see. Every freaking candle is dangerous to trade. You want to write the momentum down. Good luck holding 100 point stop loss without the worry. You want to find longs? No continuation. EMA is 5 minutes, no direction. 9 minute. Very dangerous market. Be careful. This is where traders lose money. 100%. Need to be super careful if you enter anywhere here. There is a level where I would feel much more comfortable entering, and it is 460s. It is the orb high. It is the 4 hour 200 EMA retest. The confluences that add up on 460s makes it more appetizing for me to take a risk there. There is another interesting, and there's my account gone. Really? I'm not surprised with this chop. If you trade this chop, I'm not surprised. It's a as Sammy said, like exactly like 1 minute before the message. Very dangerous market. It is a dangerous market. This chop is even like the tilt, you don't see 50-50 tilt in Top Step a lot. You usually see like 60% long, 40% short, 70% short, 30% long. Like you see how people like to jump into momentum, and right now I don't feel anyone is jumping in here. We are in a dangerous area in terms of the chop. Okay, let's see. I still want to see 460s. Hmm. Nine EMA and 50-minute. I want to read into this market, but I know that every candle will do exactly the same thing. If you enter now based on the momentum, like I feel like we know it's gonna flush, right? We know it wants to go down. Summaries like this. Yeah, we have another 5-minute candle close below orb. That will put us 50-point stop loss. Oh, that's a difficult trade. We have another 5-minute candle barely closed, but that might be it. Wow. Wow, this market it's in a hard mode. Doesn't want to give any momentum for breakout traders. I myself, I'm not so much breakout trader, but I think I understand where this market wants to go. It just makes it so difficult before it goes there. We're getting 100-point whiplash like crazy. Can we get the 460 level though? That's the question. We're not getting any news, right? US is going back to no, this is not the news we care about. Touch the cat. Hey, how are you? Touch the cat, you missed the giveaway. This market lately is crazy. Yeah, there is the funny thing about trading, it never gets easier. You just get more used to the hard times, because sometimes market tends to be quite easy. Sometimes it tends to be non-opportunistic. Like you can wait for opportunity and it's not coming, and then you're gonna trade your not setup. And then there is like what you said, crazy, where the market gets really difficult. Like this 5 minute for me looks like you don't want to trade this. Still want that 460. 21 EMA holding so far on 15 minutes. I'm trying to read less into things than I should. Oh, that 30-minute, half an hour chart looks not good. Yeah, we're doing great. We had a nice giveaway. I took 2 trades so far, 1 loser, 1 half winner. I'm not even mad about that I lost in this market looking at this price action. This price action is... If you manage to leave this price action with small losers, you are doing something well, in my opinion. We've been 39 minutes open from the 4-hour candle opening. House components, we have Wix going slightly up, 5% on Wix. We have Nvidia slightly green, Apple slightly green. Amazon slightly red, AMD slightly green. Any big movers? Treasury yields moving up a little bit. That's not bullish sign. Micron. Yeah, I'm not seeing that anything is moving substantially. Oh, I love Kendrick Old songs. Drop those classics. Okay, is this the 460 retest that I've been waiting for more than an hour? Been an hour waiting for this 460s. That was my original stop loss was here. So took one trade, long short. 21 EMA is still reacting. We only have like 50 points to go for potential entry. That stochastic is not looking good for bulls on higher time frame. Crazy double bottom here as well, right? We have 4-hour lows here and we didn't take them out. We just that's probably the cleanest support resistance trade you can take in terms of lines. If you put your support resistant lines, I like boxes more. But if you put it on lines, only receive 90%. No, that's slippage when the market is so volatile, right? You don't get what you see, you get where you get filled. Okay, we are going higher. I like this. I like this potential 460 level that we might get. But they are not making it easy. This is horrific. What do you think on the Dubstep 3K challenge labs? It's the... Let me check the pricing. I don't know. Let me go to the Dubstep dashboard. I saw the idea on Twitter. I don't know how it is, but it depends on the pricing. Let me see. Where can I find it, Rowie? $49 USD. So let me Google because wait, let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't get any advertisement on here. 3K Dubstep Labs. Let me pull it on the screen. Okay, now I see it. Claim yours. They want to show. Wait. Fail at pass at. Make 3,000. Do it again. Keep 3,000. Losses can't exceed 1,000 up to 10 micros. 49 one time. Availability available. No, you need to make 6K in total. You make 3K as a combine, and then you need to make 3K, and then you can take the 3K out, but then you're not gonna have a count anymore, as far as I understand. Right? So if you take the 3,000 payout, you're not gonna have anything on your account anymore. So for me, this is honestly, is static 1K. Yeah, Um, it for me this is 50k account without activation fee, old pricing. You know, Dubstep, they have the if you start the trading combine, if you choose the standard where you need to buy the where you buy the only thing is static, but here you keep the account. Yeah, you have activation fee, right? But the pricing wise, like if you choose no activation, I will choose this one. Okay, you have the activation fee, but then you keep the account after the payout. I don't like. I mean, it's so because in the end you make your $49 investment is ROI is 3k. It's insane ROI. I mean, if you can do it, if you feel like you can do it, right? ROI wise, it's not bad. The only thing I don't like is that you don't have account later. Activation fee is worth it instead of a restart. Yeah, I mean, I might buy it. I might buy it and buy the 3k thing. $50, make 3k static. Yeah, Roy, I see what you mean. I might take the bite. We'll see later. We'll see how's today's trading going, but I might take the bite. I mean, it's they make it attractive, right? They make it attractive. I'm not gonna lie. The ROI wise, if you complete, like, the thing is, if you fail it, I mean, it all depends as you as a person. How much do you care about $50? For some people, it's like, oh fuck it, let's try. Some people, the $50 is really important. Maybe that's not worth with the static DLL. I think it's they are probably milking in terms of people who buy it. So marketing wise, it's probably really good for them because most people won't make it into payout. They probably will make 2,000 as a profit and then fail just before they can take the money out. That's usually how it happens in trading, right? The closer you are to the payout, the more likely you're gonna fail. Yeah, the second phase. That's what I mean, Stuart. 5% only get payout from the ones who get funded. Yeah, it's very low percentage wise. Market is slightly bullish now. I'm still waiting for the 460. We came to where 434. The question is, how serious are bulls from here? How serious are bulls here? If I was a giveaway winner, I would choose that, honestly. That's a perfect time for giveaway. Another choppy. Are we going back to this chop fest? I'm gonna go along with the tight stop loss. I'm gonna target orb highs, and my risk will be right here. I'm not letting it run more than $150. We are holding EMAs. Okay, I put orb low as a risk, but I am kind of reversing myself here because I see how we are holding those EMAs. And if we go back into this range, I might be done with trading for the day until there is opportunity. But I see how there is a little bit momentum right now to the upside, unless we go back to this range. But I'm playing a little bit EMAs right now. We reclaim those EMAs. I'm expecting, like, my entry is right here. I'm expecting them to hold, targeting the highs of the session. Man, if this goes back to those, did we close below any EMAs on 5 minutes? Not on ES, but NQ we did. Yeah, this is difficult day to trade. Do we find pounds here or no? Honestly, might reduce my risk because that 5 minute 9 EMA doesn't want to hold so much. We'll see. It's gonna flush back into this range, isn't it? It's gonna flush back into this range, isn't it? I have a lot of confluences here, but they're not holding. That's the thing. We have the New York. We closed below the New York VWAP as well. Not on ES though. On NQ we did. Are we actually gonna flash back to this range? Let's see. This is decision moment. Let me put the same chart on my another monitor. Yeah, no. I'm not holding this. I am not holding this. I'm reducing my risk here. We either bounce from here or we go back into this chop range. I was really hoping those EMAs will hold. There's still a chance that we hold, but it's not looking good. We'll see. Tash, I'm not so big believer into ICT stuff, to be honest. I do check inverse fair value gaps on a shorter time frame on mean reversions, but I'm not a big believer into candlestick imbalances, if you know what I mean. I think new session highs. Where we have session highs, we have session highs. Yeah, I mean, if you go to 450s, that will be the perfect place to reverse, but we are not holding those EMAs like I want. Like that 9 EMA right now, right here, needs to hold. It really needs to hold. That was my entry reason. NQ anchored VWAP. Anchored VWAP. A lot of confluences here, so maybe we will hold. I would love if we push to those 450s. Camila, enjoy your evening or morning if you're somewhere where the market open is in the morning. And see you in the next stream. It wants to go back into this chop, right? And then maybe we flush the orb low. Maybe we flash the orb low 363. Man, ES is doing what I want from this trade. NQ no. Look, ES bounce from 9 EMA and I'm stopped out. Are you talking VWAP imbalance? Is it the same? No, I thought you're talking about like fair value gaps. Yeah, that's gonna flush. Nah, the confluences were not confluencing. ES followed up. And we are back in this range. We are back in this range. Are we now gonna flush the orb low? He is still holding the New York VWAP. We took out. Really? We're gonna now. I see the last trade or breakout trade, right? Imagine if we stay in this range for until the New York close. Surely not, right? Thank you. Bulling back on the 9 EMA on 15 minutes. Really? We're gonna hold 9 EMA like this? We're gonna flash a little bit and then we go? Oh, thank you. Please. Okay, that's a completely different thing. I thought you mean that imbalance. But I agree with you in terms of like still bearish. I just saw that we are holding New York VWAP as a support. We are holding 9 EMA as a support. We closed above 21 EMA. So my assumption was since this 15-minute candle closed about 21 EMA, we're gonna come down, test the 9 EMA on 15-minute again, find the bounce. We didn't find the bounce. So now... Oh, it's a difficult market today to trade, huh? Maybe only for me. No, I know some people in the chat are struggling as well, but... And I saw... sorry, Stuart, I didn't see your question. Have you ever heard of Fiverr's prop firm? They are supposed to have good reputation. Met some traders in the UK. Stuart, the only thing is there are CFTs. If you want to trade CFTs, then they are quite known. But they're the same. FTMO, like on CFTs, on Forex... futures too, no? 5% are futures. Them probably their name have a good reputation as far as I know. I never tested them. I never traded with them, but they are in the game for a long time. They are in the game for a long time for sure. How is this market so choppy? Bootcamp is CFD challenge, but it's good for beginners. 5%ers were the one who are doing like education a lot, right? They have like a bootcamp and stuff. Now I remember. When I started trading, I was looking into them. Yeah, that side, especially for beginners, why not? Man, that chop. We are at the range lows again. The question is, are we now finally gonna break? Because this range looks like it looks like a bear flag. But we are still in middle of the orb though. Slightly below the middle. Ai, Stuart. The volume is quite bad as well. Do we have any big orders executing? No, not really. Okay, let's see. We have hourly close. This hourly chart looks not so good. Launching futures evils. That's cool. I hope they have a good pricing. I would love to add more accounts in near future. I get you, Stuart. I get you completely. Man, we go back into this range. Unironically, we probably will hit my original TP, which was around 450s. And my original stop loss was below orb. That trade will probably hit if I get my original stop loss. But it disrespected my confluences so much. Okay, here we go. 1 hour opening. It's a little bit telling me to try one more long based on the stuff, but it's... Do I want to enter in middle of the range? And now it goes to my initial target, right? It's now gonna fly to 450s. Wow. This is not fun market to trade. Are we gonna go and hit my original target? Probably. It's like every confluence that you try to trade, right? You're like, okay, we close 5-minute candle above New York VWAP. Okay, of course, now we're gonna fly. There's probably some news now coming out. Of course. This is the news. Iran's foreign ministry, in response to US sanctions, Iran will use all available tools and capacities to defend. Okay, that definitely didn't pump us, right? There's something else. Who's paying 100k for Trump Truth Socials? We need to know what's coming. It hit my original target, of course. Of course. If I just kept my original stop loss. I didn't believe since my confluences failed. It actually was a winning trade. Actually was a winning trade. Today has not been good day for my trading. Except my live account. My only live account trade today was this long here. That's the only good trade that I took today. And this was during the open as well. Okay, but we are coming to the 460s level. Let's see if there's actually some news. Yeah, financial choice. Let's see. Okay, US Treasury during auction result could trigger an unscheduled reopening of 5-year notes if the high yield falls between. So yields are going down? What's the 5-year yield doing right now? They're buying the bonds. Percent to the market rescue. But doesn't that make the bonds go higher? Where's the 5-year? We are 3.376. How is that bullish? I'm stupid as well, but is that actually bullish? Okay, we tested the 200 EMA as well. We have divergence as well. ES made new highs. This is okay. I'm trying to understand how is this bullish. If they're buying back bonds, what does it mean? Okay, we have some news dropping right now. Probably going to announce interest focus on fiscal. Okay, I'm too stupid to understand this. Bonds buyback is bearish. That's what my head is telling me as well. I don't see how this is bullish. I like the divergence. And we are at the 460s as well, but ES is ripping. Okay, this will be my last trade on Dubstep potentially. I like the reaction we are getting. I like the VWAP reaction we are getting. I like the reaction. We have the divergence, so I'm gonna protect myself right at the highs. If the divergence fails, I'm gonna go for lows. If I get stopped on this trade, I am out from Dubstep trading. I might take another trade on my live account. But we have the divergence. Now it's time market to deliver on the divergence. And we need some... Yesterday he said the same thing and went down. I'm not really smart in terms of economics, but I fail to understand. I'm failing to understand how is that like bullish. And we have divergence at the highs, so I can keep my stop exactly at the orb highs. Market definitely is volatile in terms of the ATR. Love if you push those lows. I would love if you push those lows. And we came to the 460. That was, I said in the beginning of the stream, that's the level I want to see. I didn't have 2 hours of patience to wait to see the price go there, but it actually fulfilled itself. We actually went to 460. I mean 458. I'm sorry if you want to be as accurate as possible. But 460 was called out about an hour and 30 minutes ago. That's the level we got rejected. So far it's playing exactly how I hoped it will play. Let's see if we're actually gonna flash now as well. Because that's the guy I'm saying this. I'm thinking the same thing. How exactly is that? How would that be bullish? I feel that's like the market first reaction is the fake one, and now we're getting the real one. I hope so because I'm in short. I took profits on one, so maybe I should remove my risk here. I wouldn't be so against going into this again. Fairly good entry. Let's do it one more time then. We are actually flashing now nicely. That's what I wanted to see. But we need to break the orb low. That reaction was like expecting a 400 retest. I hope it's exactly a 400 because my break even is 420s. But that 460 retest where we had the 4 hour, like, look, I told you guys it's gonna fucking happen and I didn't wait. Watch the VOD. I told you we're gonna come and retest that goddamn EMA. I just didn't wait. I was trading too early. If you don't believe me, watch the VOD about 1 hour ago. I said if we close below that 200 EMA, we're gonna go and retest it. If you're in here from the early, you know I told you guys. I just didn't trade what I said. But it happened to the book. Okay, now it's time to flush right here, right now. We need to break the orb low. God damn. I need to trust myself more. I was like, this market is not going to 460. I was trying to find the setup before. This should be my first trade. We had news to help us push it. This should be my first trade right now. You see, sometimes I'm not so patient as I always are. I try to be as patient as possible, but sometimes I lose to my emotions. I've been down 270 today, back to minus 170. Is this the trade that will help me go into green for the day? And we have divergence at the highs as well, adding into that 460 retest, right? Let me show you guys, right? ES took out the New York highs, NQ didn't, so we have an opposite trend line, nice divergence to support the short idea, plus that retest on higher time frame. If I always would just trade how I see the market playing out, we will probably give away more accounts in those giveaways. Okay, but we might finally break the low orb. US debt crossed 40 trillion. We are so fucked, huh? Even though I'm not from US. We are so fucked. We are so fucked because everything is going to be so fucking expensive with debt like this. If they just keep putting that money into the system, printing the money into system, close the goddamn 5 minute below the orb. We need that orb closure. We have 210. Okay, that's gonna be my profit target. I'm gonna ride into that profit target. I probably will trail my stop into this low orb. Yeah, Europe is fucked as well. Europe has different problems, but man, Estonia, like since COVID, they accelerated inflation so much. COVID made inflation like actually crazy, right? Like everybody, oh, we have like 10% inflation. Do we? Do we have 10%? We like if something is triple the price it was 4 years ago, that's not 10%. That's 150%. That's 300%, right? No, inflation is up only 5% during the year. Okay, but why are the prices 100% more expensive then? Wow, we really not gonna close below orb? Really? There is no way, right? Now it's time. We've been fighting with this orb low for centuries. We've been fighting this orb low for centuries, I feel like. Oh, we're gonna bounce from the orb low again. Inflation is cumulative and that's how they misdirect you. You're right, Tenike. Wow, we bounced from the orb. And this market today is This market today is reckless. It's unforgiving. Anybody who shorted the orb, I mean, we didn't close candle below it, so, but I think there's a lot of traders who have the impatience of like, hey, now we're gonna break the orb and then we're gonna bounce. What this is 58 point pounds. Market is doing us nasty. Is it X per month or quarter? It's usually X% per month or quarter. 10% means things are generally getting expensive. 10% per year to compare to base year, not last year quarter. Oh, I know what you mean. I understand how they can like I understand how they are not wrong what they say, but they make it seem like they make it seem like the way they speak about it. I understand like factually or economics wise they are not wrong in terms of like what's that 10% compared to, right? But it's more about the fact that like the way they serve it to people, like, oh, inflation is not so bad. 352 you longed. Yeah, I mean, if we hold the orb low, we're gonna go back into this, whatever this range is. And that might be the market for the next few hours. Monday was like this. We started actually going down like 4 or 5 hours after the market opened. We went down like really late. But we didn't close below the orb. I'm not surprised if we go up from here. I've removed my risk on this trade, so I don't care if it goes to my break even a little bit. Would make me a little bit frustrated. But longs are valid until 5-minute candle close actually is below 339. And even then, give me 200 point trade. Put it exactly 200 points. Give me 200 point trade. You've been fucking with me so much today. Break even. Shagun, what's up? We are not closing below this orb, huh? Shagun, what's up, my boy? No, we are not closing below this orb. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so 3 minutes. Let's see if this 5-minute candle will give orb another fight. But that 15-minute orb today has been the range low and range high on both sides. I'm still, let's see, wait, I haven't paid attention how ES is in terms of the orb. My hand is a little bit dead. I don't know why. Yeah, ES is not taking the orb low as well. Look at the chop we have today, huh? Flash the orb lows, flash the orb lows. Hmm. This is ridiculous how much support we are getting from the orb low. Do you see this? That orb low is like a brick wall. And the sellers are trying and trying and trying, but can we actually flush it? We need to go through with strength. Touch the Cat said we might test 400s. I hope that's the limit that we test as well. I hope we're not gonna test like 420s. My entry is my break even is 420. Okay. Plays it. ES testing the VWAP right now. If ES fails the VWAP test, ES fails the retest. This is probably the best trade I've taken today in terms of like how the price is moving, although I don't still like that we don't have the follow through from the orb low. Nah, still no candle close below orb. Stochastic is starting to support the trade anyway. What's up, Invest Gospel? How you doing? What saved me today a lot was probably closing my first trade before it hit my stop loss. I just didn't see the things that I wanted to see, and probably saved myself from bigger throwdown. But we need to flash that orb now, and then now. Oh my god, we are finding another support here. You know how some traders are on TikTok? They make it like this, and then they take 20-point trades. Don't be that guy. Now my 100-point doesn't look so big, no? 200-point trade. But I've seen this a lot on Instagram. They make the chart look like this. They catch this move, and that's it. Couldn't be me. I like this song. For my YouTube listeners, this is the song. Oh, YouTube is gonna send me another email. You are playing copyrighted song. Shut up. Shut up and flash. Flash it, baby. We want our 200 points. I don't remember the last time I got 200 points. It's been a while. Orb low, yes sir. Flash it, baby. Break those lows. I know there are guys who want to long because we are at the support levels. Let's flash them. If I was still chasing my green calendar, this would be the place where I will close my trade. Take my $10 profit for the day. Oh, you guys remember those days, huh? Chasing the new green day every day was so exhausting. Flash it, flash it, flash it. 208 and that target. Flash it. Yes. We need candle close below that 339 as well. That will make this trade perfect if you get the candle close. Yesterday daily lows was here, Shagun. 379, 380s. Yeah. Doesn't sound so bad, but we need closure below orb. 1 minute and 30. Let's see how the 1 minute is doing. Okay, 1 minute is closing candles below it. It's been a long time since we closed 1 minute candle below it. Right here was the chop that I completely fucked me. I've been holding this trade for at least 20 minutes now. We are up 100 points. Little Discord for the people who don't watch. No, we're not gonna post on Discord before we hit our 200 points. Why do you think it will be 200 point trade? Because I think we're gonna have momentum if we actually break the orb finally. I think we're gonna have momentum. We are below the VWAPs, we are below the EMAs now, and we are also, the VWAP activation band is 208, so the VWAP activation band is actually a little bit below my profit target. We might not go exactly to the VWAP activation band, we might go close area, but if you like 100 points and if you're in the same trade, then maybe here is your, okay, 5-minute candle close below the, or finally. Now it's time to flash. Now it's time to actually flash. If we close 15-minute below those lows as well, we confirm really nice bearish structure. Yeah, Tata. I only have high time frame. Wait one more. The VWAP activation bands on MQ are above the green bands. No, I'll show you. This is what I mean. This is 207. These are VWAP activation bands here. Are they different on NQ? No, 210, almost the same. So they are my target right now. My target is actually a little bit higher. We'll see. After we flush this daily low, I'm gonna go into 100 point break even. I'm done for the day. Let me know if you took the 3K challenge thingy. Yeah, brother, I think I'm gonna take it. But I'll let you know, and you're gonna see it tomorrow on stream. And if we go back, maybe this is the orb retest, right? Maybe we're gonna go retest orb. Surely. It would be painful to see break even after being up more than 100 points, but I'm holding this trade. I believe into flush. I see nice volume with the sellers, from sellers as well. I believe into flush. $200 points don't come so quickly. A little bit buying volume coming in there. Nah, I'm gonna hold this trade. If it goes to my break even, it goes to my break even. But I still see the vision. Except what ES is telling us. Where is my ES? Okay, ES is not below the orb. Ay, Dios mío. Dios mío, ES, what the fuck are we doing? Why can't you go below the orb, huh? Why is ES... ES is a hater. ES is a hater. Is this the trade where we had opportunity to close it for more than 100 points and we didn't close? Nah, it's okay, I guess. But ES makes me mad how it looks like. That's the one thing that's missing from a trade. ES closing below the orb. And I tried to trade ES few days ago. I'm never doing it again. It's the slowest thing ever. Try to make $100 with one micron ES. You're gonna wait until Monday. It's insane. The most boring trading that I have ever done. I understand again why I'm trading NQ, not ES. Orb retest. Nice, orb retest. Yes, time to go. Yes, it's time to go. Yes, it's just holding the NQ. We go back into this chop, huh? That's what we're doing today, NQ, huh? This market is yes, he's a hater today. I'm telling you guys. Oh shit, that's a big order on ES. Not so big, but 374 minis was bought on ES just now. It's not the biggest order. I saw 1000 order yesterday filled that made me long. Yeah, we are back in the orb as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm closing this. I'm nah. I don't like this market anymore. Ay. If we flush from here. I'm okay. I was up 100 points. It was a good trade. Depends how greedy you are. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the trading today. I'm gonna give the giveaway winners the money they deserve. This probably will go to my original target. I don't care anymore. Because we closed 5-minute candle above the orb again. This market is playing with my emotions too much to hold. Man, I was excited. I was like, okay, we're gonna hit 100-point trade. And then I saw ES, and ES is a hater. ES was long. ES was looking my stream and was like, I want you to not get your 200 points. Well. Fuck you, ES. It's probably gonna hit my original target, isn't it? Yeah, that ES price action pissed me off. This is a summertime trading for you guys, huh? We just chop. This bot is exactly enough NQ. Can you explain the confluences behind this last trade? Absolutely. So my idea started about 2 hours ago that I want to short 460s. I probably destroyed myself today in terms of like holding this trade and taking more money from the market than losing 25, which is it's nothing, right? But I came to the stream, I said I want to short 460s. And we came to 456, more or less 3 points, 4 points. The idea stands. So why? The first reason is we closed. Wait, let me zoom in. The first reason why I wanted to short for 460s is wait, give me a second. Is because we closed 4-hour candle below 200 EMA, right? And that was the first time after 3 days, 2 days. Yeah, 3 days, 3 days. The first time we actually closed below 200 EMA, right? So what usually happens with those high time frame EMA closes is you will see retest on a lower time frame to the same high time frame EMA that you just closed below. Another example can be here where we closed 4-hour candle below 9 EMA and then the next candle kind of retested it, right? Of course, it went a little bit higher, but the idea remains the same. I wouldn't put my stop loss exactly at the like this, right? I'm gonna give my trade a little bit room because I know it can wick a little bit higher. But the idea stays that if you close higher time frame below or above higher time frame EMA, you will see short time frame retesting it. So when I saw about 1 hour and 34 minutes ago that this 4-hour candle finally closed below this red line, which is 200 EMA on 4 hour, then I said on stream as well that I'm gonna look for short at 460s. The problem is I shorted and longed few times before it happened, so I was in drawdown, so my trading decisions were not the best, even with this trade right now, but it is what it is, right? And then there was another confluence. We finally came to retest it. You see we missed by 2 points. Again, those high time frame EMAs tend to be areas rather than exact to the tick. And then we had a confluence on a shorter time frame, which was for me the confirmation to go in. We had, let me find the confluence. Okay, so let me delete this. So we had New York highs on ES, we had New York highs on NQ, and then ES came and took out those New York highs, giving us divergence. NQ didn't take out this divergence, and that was my signal to go short with the original idea. So the whole trade was based on a higher time frame EMA close below, assuming market is gonna retest it, and then there was a short time frame confluence to give me a reversal pattern, which is the divergence. So NQ made shorter high. My stop loss was exactly, I think my entry was 420, right? I didn't enter like top tick, but this was the trade, something like I closed it here, whatever. But my stop loss was right above here because I knew that if NQ comes here, the divergence stops existing. Actually an A plus setup, right? High time frame playing into low time frame. What EMAs do you use? I use every EMA that is here. Red is 200 EMA, blue is 100 EMA, the white staircase that you see is 9 EMA and 21 EMA as orange. It's gonna hit my original target. It's gonna hit the 200 points as well. It is whatever. Whatever. 63% long. Yeah, now we are getting the orb breakout finally. It took us 2 hours. But Cyfrost, let me know if it made sense. But yeah, that's the thing with those high time frame EMAs. And you can find another confluence here as well, right? If you go on a shorter time frame, I don't look so much on short time frame confluences from EMAs because you get this price section. But if you want, there is 200 EMA test on 3 minutes, 5 minutes. How come NQ still went down after closing inside the orb? I mean, price does what it wants. And Shagun, we closed so many times today in the orb. That was my trades that fucked me to the throwdown. And we still don't have a clean breakout because ES is still holding the orb low. But Cyfrost, let me know if that made sense. If it's clear regarding why the entry was where it was. Ideally, you could even top tick this trade, VWAP. Are you still on the streak, my man? No, my streak ended in May. 7 months was the streak. The question is, am I gonna find a new trade here? If my entry was 420, that's the question. Like, do I want to enter again at orb? ES is finally breaking out from the orb. It was legendary. True that. It was the record. That record will probably stay on Top Step for a long time. I don't think anyone is gonna reclaim that record. It's gonna hit my 400 points, right? It's gonna hit my 400 points, 200 point target. But I see us going, yeah, we have the 0.25 Fib on a higher time frame at, what is it, 200? Yeah, that's lower. I think we can realistically go to 200s. More or less 10 points, 206. How much do you risk per trade? I don't have it fixed. It's all about like stop loss being where the trade idea doesn't make sense. Sometimes it's $100, sometimes it's $300. I try to not, it depends on the account size, right? On my live account, I can risk sometimes 500, 600 per trade when I trade my live account. But my live account is completely different than prop firm account, right? So it's all about like if I would go short right now, the minimum where my stop loss would be 376, because that's where the New York VWAP is, and we might go retest the New York VWAP. So it's all about where the idea is invalidated, or where the trade idea, like if it goes above that level or below that level, that deletes the whole idea. The only thing that I can control is my size, right? If I see my stop loss is let's say 100 points, which I try to not find trades with 100 point stop loss, but market sometimes forces you to have those bigger stop losses because that's the only place where trade idea stops making sense. In that case, I size small, right? I'm not gonna go in with 3-4 micros, even not with 3, right? I'm gonna go in with 1 or 2 micros because I know that my stop loss is gonna be wide. So depends on the account size. Again, on my live account, I tend to take more risk because I don't have a drawdown in my live account, right? It's my own money. This is my live account. You see the AMP live. I took one trade today, long from here to here, almost 100 points. So AMP live. If you see it on the corner, can you see it? You see on the stream. No, the chat is blocking it. Sorry. Now you see AMP live. How is AMP as a broker? For me, I have nothing bad to say. They send me the account summary PDF. They send me account summary PDF every day. What's my balance? How much I paid for commissions? The commissions are super small for 1 micro. I can tell you right now what's my commissions for yesterday. I took a few trades. The commissions and fees are small. Yesterday I made 125 as a profit and I paid $3.5 as commissions. Yeah, I made 115 as a profit and my net profit was 108. So I paid like $7 as commissions and fees. And I took like 3 trades, so I'm surprised it was so small. But yeah, AMP has been amazing. I trade it on TradingView and it's always no issues. The fields are great. Send you account statement PDF every single day. I can't show you because it contains all my addresses and everything, but it's amazing. Are you live trader with Topstep? No. I'm talking about like my own money account. My own money. I trade outside of prop firms as well. But yeah, Stuart, if you haven't tried AMP, nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say. The only thing is their platform itself. Like if you go to AMP Futures, if you log in, if you do the client login, it's it feels like you're logging in into very old website, like from 2000s. So that's the only thing, but I don't care about this because I trade on TradingView, right? So yeah, but I recommend anyone, if you want to trade your live account in Europe, AMP Futures hasn't let me down. I don't get any money for promoting them. I wish I did. Yeah, AOL mail. I can show you how the client portal looks like. It doesn't make sense. Let me see if there's any personal things here or there, but like I want to have Topstep calendar, right? I want to have like Topstep calendar as my. Oh, I need verification. Send code. 834416. And now we are breaking down from the orb low aggressively. I will log in 1 second, guys. I can show you. That's the only thing that's AMP a little bit like update your client portal. I don't know how much. Wait. Profile. I mean, I don't know how much I can show because it's. But yeah, I've integrated. Yeah, I can show it. Unfortunately, you will see when you log in. But yeah, you integrated with TradingView. Your mic gets quiet when you read the chat. Just need to be more closer. It's gonna hit my 200. Oh my god. Where did I close it? I closed it on tilt as well. I closed it manually. I closed the 3/4. Really? The second blue, now the yellow line. This is where I close. This market loves to play with your patience. Do you only use Topstep? No, so I trade my live account, my own money. I trade Tradify and Topstep. So three platforms. It's gonna hit the 200-point target. But yeah, I have account on Tradify, my real account, my live account, and Topstep. Waited hours for this range to break, man. That shop in the beginning, that ruined the whole thing for me. When I started streaming, I was like, let's short 460s, and it took us 1 hour and 30 minutes to go there, and by that time I was minus 255, then I was at 263. No, Tradify, I have the instant funded account. Since you said the first trades weren't the best setups, why not size down on lower probability trades? I was just trading the same size. I was just impatient today, I think. But Ali, it's the instant funded, straight to funded. When they had the competition in Tradify regarding, you remember there was a Traders Cup. I signed up, but I never really traded it because some people made like 50k in first day. I was like, no way, I'm gonna try hard this. But they had the promotion, and after the trading tournament or trading cup, and then I bought the instant funded, and it took me like 2 months to get the payout. Posted on Discord as well the payout, but yeah, it took me like 2 months of slow grind, and now I haven't touched my Tradify accounts in a week. I would say maybe I should. 29 to 281 is one of my key levels. 281. Right where we bounced, right? Let's see how strong this bounce is. I'm thinking maybe re-entering on orb low again, because the orb low is at the same place where 15-minute 9 EMA is. Right here, right? 343. It's exactly actually at orb low. It's but Conseil, I don't have anything else to say, but I honestly think I was just impatient. Learned a lot from your patience and trading only 1 micro per day. That's so nice to hear. I mean, today I didn't have so much patience, right? I should have waited until this trade appeared and just taken this one. We have the saying in Estonia that the days are not brothers or sisters, right? They're not the same. So days like today, some days I don't have the same patience. Some days my patience is fine. Welcome back, Dash the Cat. I cut my trade a little bit too early. I'm not happy with my trading today. This is where I cut my trade. I got 80 points out of my trade. 342, 346, yeah. And that was my entry. I missed on 70 points. I missed 70 points. Do you limit yourself, like you will not trade after 12 or something? I will not trade in 9 minutes. Yes, Kaka. One of those days you need to go touch the grass. I'm gonna stay for 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go. But it's true. I don't think I'm gonna take any more trades. I'm looking to see if we come to this 340s. But yeah, usually that's the cat. Like, I don't want to trade after half an hour after London close. Missed the 2008 crash. I missed it too. I was 2008. Was 18 years ago. How old I was? My math is not mathing. I was 11 years old. Jesus, I don't know maths. I was 11 years old when the 2008 crash happened. But I remember my parents suffered a lot. Kaka, it's a positive day. Enjoy your day. It's a positive day. Enjoy your day, Kaka. Nice to see you again on the stream. We're gonna come back tomorrow. But yeah, usually I'm not gonna trade after 8 minutes from now. So 30 minutes after Katem Ankh. 11 years old Ankh. Now I'm Ankh. Is your girl a trader? Luckily my girl has zero interest, so do not need to melt my head trying to explain it. Yes. Unfortunately or fortunately, now she is. She started 2 weeks ago. But Stuart, I didn't teach her the basics. I wanted her to be like you too, Kaka. I wanted her to have like a fresh, like a clean sheet, you know, like a white paper. Learn the basics. And I told her I'm not ending Green Dash. I'm ending minus 25. But it's yeah, I got a little bit stuck here. I let her study everything like the basics on her own. I didn't want to influence her thinking in trading, and she learned in Portuguese because she speaks Portuguese as her home language. So she took some Portuguese courses. I didn't let her pay for courses, of course, for free on YouTube. And I told her like, you can study everything from YouTube and on paper, but you need to go into the market. Take the demo trades, take the fake money trades. Like get the experience, what it feels to press the button and have a reason why you press the button. So she's doing that. I'm not interfering. I'm not jumping in there. I let her learn as much as possible alone, and then once she has enough knowledge, then I'm gonna jump in. But she's learning the basics. She can speak Spanish. Yeah. Oh, send it my way. We have 5 minutes until this hourly close. I will see if something comes up. I'm still interested a little bit in shorts at 346, 346, like around, where is it? Yeah, like right at the orb as well. I'm a little bit contemplating if I want to short again if my last entry was here. What if she beats your record? Then she takes over NSO, Never Stopped Out channel. That's all hers. I'm gonna give up on trading. If she does it like she started 2 weeks ago, if she does it now, in oh yeah, that would be conversation about potential divorce. What you mean you're gonna beat my record? It's the only thing you can't do in this family. That's the only thing we can't do. Everything else, make more money. I love that. Tune my RS3 with your profits. Do it. Just don't beat the green streak. Where is this? Okay, now we are back to 100 points from my entry 3. My entry was 421. Yeah, 421 was my entry. So we are now exactly at 100 point mark. I should have trailed to 100 points, but I was honestly sure that we're gonna go higher based on the fact that ES is retesting the orb now. Okay, I might take one more short. I just hope we don't chop. There is a divergence? No. Both NQ and ES took out the lows. I'm in long? From where? What's your entry? What's your stop loss? If we close into the orb, that long looks beautiful. If ES rejects from here, 317. I mean, it's potential that we go back into the range, right? We don't have any more news. Can we go back into this range? I mean, everything now, I would say, depends on the orb low. You want to break the orb low. If not, I think we're gonna have... we still have the daily lows untouched. I think daily lows seem to be a little bit magnet. Volume low of today. Let me see. We have 2 pack. How's the VWAPs? How's the longer time frame VWAPs? Whenever you lose, just go to Forbes list and see how much Elon Musk has lost for the day. You will feel so much better. I like you, Dash the Cat. You ain't wrong though. There's always apples to compare to, right? ES needs to behave. Yeah, ES was the one who took me out from this trade. I didn't like what ES was showing. Maybe retest of POC. POC kinda aligns with all the levels. Let's see. If I want to find one more trade, maybe I will accept minus 25. Had chance to put myself into profits with this trade, but it's fine. My first entry was so good. Conce, I don't know if you're still here or not, but that was the trade to go in with 4 micros potentially. 3-4 micros. In hindsight, this was the best setup for the day. With EMAs, everything. The setup was amazing to actually go. That's the one thing that I need to practice. And I mean, it's hard on Top Step as well because the DLL is so small. But I'm still missing that piece in my trading. I'm still missing the like seeing the good setup. I'm taking them, like I'm trading them most of the time. I sometimes miss good setups as well. That's an orb retest right now. But what I'm missing is like being like, let's go. Let's size up a little bit because this setup is the best I've seen in few days, the best I've seen today, right? And that will be my next year goal. By next year, I mean I have birthday on 27th, so my birthday is in 7 days. Have you ever coded your own indicators to help you? Yeah, in the beginning I used to code the orb and divergences, but they were so buggy. And this was about more than 1 year ago. But yeah, I've tried. I have one indicator script right now there as well. That is not mine. That is someone on the Discord shared their indicator. I can't talk about too much, but yeah, I've tried. Mostly for backtesting, but you can do it, and we need to leverage the AI and everything that it gives us for trading as well. I'm looking how we're like this for me. It's an orb setup that we have right now, right? I'm just trying to visualize where I want my stop loss to be and how much will that risk me for the day. Oops, sorry. My stop loss would be 379 if you go short from the orb low. 42 points. That would be the trade to risk with 1 micro, right? How's the stochastic? How's bear trap 15 minute as well? Yes, closed under orb. Yeah, NQ haven't taken the orb yet as well. I'm thinking maybe we get POC retest. $15-minute. Does buyers have volume? That's another question. Man, that market is choppy. If you look here, it's truly like one of the reasons why I exited my trade. Maybe a little bit. That's now my exit. That's where I exited my trade. One of the reasons I closed my trade so you can say early as well is like it's just a market condition, man. It's better to find where is the Asian beginning? Oh my god, look this. Short the Asian market, right? Let me see. Like that's the real trade you want, right? If you short anywhere from here, of course you're not gonna top tick. But that's the 200-point trades. New York right now is like this is New York and this is pre-market. You see the difference? This here is so much easier to hold. And I think it's completely seasonal as well, right? You have times where New York is exactly the opposite. New York moves a lot, but right now it's a choppy market for New York. It's not choppy market in general. Like this is a clean short if you, whatever reason you catch it. I need to look more if there is any good confluence, but even if you enter at the lows, like this trade doesn't make you sweat. Maybe this part here, London Open, a little bit bumpy. But otherwise, this is so much cleaner than what you trade on New York, where it's like, yeah, good luck finding direction. We are going down in a weird way. We are going down, like the higher time frame is going down if you go to 1 hour, right? There is a nice down move. Look this. This is New York. This here is Asian. This here is New York. This here is Asian, and now this is New York. So for me, who trades New York, it's a little bit difficult, to be honest, because you trade essentially the hardest price action in terms of choppiness. OPEX is on Friday. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We have options. Okay, yeah, it's 20. CME releases nanos on 24 August. I wonder if Profirm will have that immediately. Wait, let me see quickly my phone. If I don't, there's no some food call. I'm getting a little bit hungry. But nanos, yeah, I'm thinking if you have 200 point stop loss, you go with half a nano. You go with 5 nanos. That is half a micro. That's your way of surviving that. Oh, we touched 50-minute 9 EMA, by the way. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go into one last short. I like that we didn't. I like what we did there. I'm gonna risk a little bit less. It's a small trade, right? I'm gonna about 50 points. 1 micro. Feels more relaxed. Risking 50 points, but I like the confluence we have. We have but I do want to target daily lows though. I'll remove my risk a little bit. 340s. Yeah, okay. That's the trade I'm willing to take. If I lose this trade, I'm okay being down minus 120 for the day, and that's definitely my last trade of the day. There's no shot I'm gonna take another trade after this. But I like that we are getting rejected from the 9 EMA. Definitely not A++ setup because it's so late. But I like the trade idea. One last trade for the day. If this is a loser, it's a loser. If this is a winner, it's a winner. As long as we don't go back into the orb, we should be fine. Otherwise, I think, like I explained, the New York tends to be super choppy lately. See if we can have followed through. Okay, I like 5-minute EMAs as well. But the reason why I went into the trade, we had orb retest, right? And we also had, if you go on a 15-minute, let me delete this. What the fuck is this? We had quite perfect retest on the 9 EMA on 15-minute. So that's indicating me we have 2 strong confluences that we might go lower. Minimum size, and let's see how it works out. Let's see if it breaks 300s. Yeah, we had a strong bounce around 280s as well. If it's really, usually I don't trade at this time, but usually this market is slow, so I wouldn't be even against closing this trade manually if we go above orb again. It seems like a little bit shift. This feels a little bit news driven or not. I don't know. I'm not usually trading this time. It's probably my first time in quite some time when I'm trading so late. As long as we don't go above orb. What's the orb for ES? Okay, ES is fighting with the orb. So key area. We have New York VWAP 371. That might cause me to get stopped. How much? 370. If my stop loss, that will put me down 130 for the day, compared to being down 120. Let's see how this orb fights. I think we have something. We are a little bit more volatile than we was 10 minutes ago. Orb not breaking yet. Okay, I think orb will break. I think orb will break here. But that's what I'm saying. Like now it looks like London and Asia are giving more directional trades. Like this NQ 5-minute chart, it looks insane, man. It looks like a really hard to trade market on NQ. Finding okay, that's why I'm not trading so late usually as well. This is bit slower market than we are getting. Yes, and you know what I don't like as well, that we don't have the VWAPs anchor. Both VWAPs are flat. They are not. They're not. Like you want the VWAP to be more like this, you know. Right now the VWAP is flat, so it's giving me. Yeah, I think we're gonna break the. I think I'm not gonna even let it go to my stop loss. We are breaking the orb as well. Yeah, fuck it. Not the time I usually trade, so why let it do its thing? But okay, guys, I'm done. I'm okay with taking 75 as a loser today. Took a nice trade. We were up 100 points, closed it for 80 points. Now a small 12-point loser. Oh, that's nothing. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna come back tomorrow to stream tomorrow. No trades for me today anymore. I don't think anyone should be trading anymore, at least for the next 2 hours, because the market is gonna be really, really boring potentially. And yeah, guys, I see you guys tomorrow. Take care.